Mother's contact. Your mother, who is in heaven, has been trying to contact you since yesterday. She wants to give you a dire warning about a family member. Have you ever felt that sudden chill down your spine? That strange pressure in the room, or that whisper in your ear just as you were about to drift off to sleep? What if I told you it's not your imagination? Someone you love, someone who's no longer in this world, might be trying to reach you. And today we are talking about something that will leave you speechless. Your mother. Yes, your mother who is in heaven. She'd been trying to reach you since yesterday. This is not a coincidence. This is not a random dream. This is a real urgent attempt to warn you. And if you ignore it, the consequences for your family could be catastrophic. Stay with me until the very end of this video. Because what I'm about to reveal might change how you see everything, your dreams, your house, even your own family members. The most shocking revelation is coming, at the end, and you do not want to miss it. Let's start here. Spirits rarely contact us for no reason. When a loved one reaches out from heaven, it's not for small talk. It's because there's something you must know. You might have felt her presence in subtle ways. A faint scent of her favorite perfume passing through the room. A flicker in the lights when you say her name. A dream where she appears but doesn't speak. Only stares with urgency. These are not coincidences. These are warnings, messages. She's telling you something about a family member, someone close, someone you trust, but someone who's in trouble, or someone who may not be what they seem. Before we continue, I want you to do something. This might sound strange, but it opens you to the blessings and protection she's trying to give you right now. Typing men in 2549 in the comments if you believe your mother is watching over you. This small act could be the bridge between you and her warning. And one more thing, if you're feeling an unexplained pressure in your chest or an unshakable sense of dread recently, this video may be the reason you were led here. Because before this ends, you will understand exactly why she's reaching out. Type Amen 8710 for extra blessings as you open your heart to her message. This is just the beginning. In the next part, we'll uncover the first sign your mother has been trying to send you since yesterday. A sign that most people ignore, but you absolutely cannot afford to. Don't skip ahead. Every detail matters. Your safety may depend on it. You're still here. And that's good, because this is where things start to get very real. In the first part, I told you your mother in heaven has been trying to contact you since yesterday. This is not a vague maybe. This is real. The first sign is already happening around you, and most people miss it completely. But you're not going to miss it because you're here watching this. So listen carefully. Do not skip. What I am about to say could be the difference between you hearing her warning and living to regret ignoring it. Have you heard your name when no one was there? A whisper, a voice. It might even sound faint, like it's coming from the next room. It usually happens late at night or early morning when your mind is most open. This is called the hidden echo. Is the first and most common way mothers from the other side reach out to their children. It's not your imagination. It's not your mind playing tricks. It's her urgently calling your attention. Many people dismiss it. A drug you, but here's the secret. When you hear your name whispered out of nowhere, it's not just a greeting. It's a summons. She's trying to pull you into a state where you can hear the rest of her message. If you've been feeling a sudden pull to pick up a photograph of her, or if her voice echoes in your dreams, this is it. This is the hidden ego. He's calling you. And she's calling because a family member is about to do something that will deeply affect you, something you're not prepared for. Here's how you know it's her. The voice sounds distant but familiar. It usually comes when you're thinking about her or at a random time of peace. It's followed by a strange sense of heaviness or tingling in your arms or the back of your neck. If you felt this, do not ignore it. This is your first confirmation that she's trying to reach you. Now, pause for a moment. This is a ritual of connection. If you're serious about hearing her message fully and receiving her protection, type Amen 2549 right now in the comments. This act of faith signals to her spirit that you're listening and ready. And if you've already been feeling uneasy about a family member, like they're hiding something from you, don't worry. You're not crazy. This is her way of preparing you to strengthen this protection. Top MN 8, 7, 10 as well. This is not a random number. These numbers are blessings used by thousands to open spiritual doors. You might ask, why now? Why yesterday? Because something has shifted. Energy in your family line has changed. Maybe a family member is making a decision behind your back. Maybe a hidden truth is about to come to light. Or maybe someone is in serious danger. Your mother had been watching from the other side. She's seen what's coming. She's reaching out to warn you because she knows you're the only one who will listen. But here's the catch. Her message isn't clear at first. It comes in pieces. Signs, dreams, numbers, and whispers. This first sign, the hidden echo, is the beginning. In the next part, you'll learn the second sign, and it's even more intense. A sign that's physical and unmistakable. Stay with me. Don't skip. The second sign might already be happening in your home without you realizing it. Let me tell you something shocking. You didn't click on this video by accident. She led you here. The moment you saw the title, something in you said, I have to watch this. That's not coincidence, that's her pulling you toward the warning she's trying to give. Even now, as you're listening to these words, you might feel a pressure in your chest or a tingle on your scalp. That's her presence. She's near. She's waiting for you to take this seriously so she can finish her message. The warning is about someone close to you, someone you'd never suspect. This person is either in grave danger or could bring danger into your life. But don't panic. That's why she's warning you to keep you safe. Tonight, before you go to sleep, do this. Take a quiet moment. Close your eyes. Speak her name softly. Ask her, what do you want me to know, and sit in silence. Listen for the hidden echo. It might come as a whisper or a sudden thought or even a vivid dream. When you wake up, write down anything you remember. Even if it doesn't make sense now, it will soon. And remember, she's not just contacting you to scare you. He's doing it to prepare you. The full truth of her warning will be revealed piece by piece, and I'll guide you through each one. Ashes, don't skip what's coming. The second sign is far more shocking than the first. This next sign is physical. It's something you can touch, see, and feel. Most people panic when it happens. But you will know what it is because she's already started sending it. If you want to unlock that next part of the message, stay with me to the end. This is not just another story. This is your life, your family, your warning. Before we move to part 3, type Amen 2549 to open the connection wider and Amen 8710 to receive the blessings and protection she's sending. These rituals might feel simple, but thousands of people swear by them because they work. He's here. He's watching. She's waiting. And she's about to reveal the next shocking sign. When the spirit world reaches out, it begins with whispers and memories, but it never ends there. Once the hidden echo had been heard, once you've acknowledged your voice and her presence, the connection deepens. This is when she begins to show you the second sign. A sign that crosses from the spiritual into the physical. This is the moment where her love, her warning, and her urgency manifest in your world in ways that are impossible to ignore. You might have already noticed it, though you did connect the dots yet. Maybe you felt sudden drops in temperature in a room that should be warm. Maybe you've seen a family photo tilt slightly on its own. Perhaps the scent of her perfume suddenly fills the air even when no one in your house uses it anymore. Or maybe a candle flickers violently even when there's no wind. These are not coincidences. They are what I call crossings. Moments where heaven's energy touches the physical world to get your attention. Your mother's spirit is growing more desperate to reach you because the time for her warning is close. The physical signs are her way of breaking through the veil to make sure you finally listen. She is being patient, but as her message becomes more urgent, her presence becomes more tangible. You are not imagining this. When the air grows still, when you feel the hairs on your arms stand up, when something in the house feels like it's holding its breath, that's her. She's there standing beside you, trying to say something before it's too late. Some people experience this through objects. A photograph falls from the wall. A cherished piece of jewelry that once belonged to her suddenly appears in an unexpected place. You might hear a faint tapping or find a single light in your home flickering in perfect rhythm every night at the same hour. This is how spirits mark their presence. They cannot speak as we do, but they manipulate energy, time, and the physical world around us to show that they are still near. It often happens when the family is asleep or when you're alone and most receptive. But it isn't meant to frighten you. It's her way of hurting you to act, to be alert, to listen. She's been trying to protect you from something. And these physical manifestations are her way of showing you just how real her concern is. If you've dismissed them before, if you've told yourself it was a house settling, the wind, or coincidence, understand this. Nothing in the spiritual realm is random. There is always intent. There is always meaning. Right now, she wants you to stay alert because her warning concerns someone who has been pretending to have your best interest at heart. This person might smile in your presence, might even claim to love you, but there's deceit hidden behind their gestures. Your mother sees through it. From heaven, no mask can hide a soul's true intent. That is why her energy is growing stronger, why her signs are becoming more physical. She is trying to shake you awake before this family situation unfolds into something irreversible. Have you noticed that every time you begin to think about her, something moves or shifts nearby? A sound of flickered chill. That is her confirming she's near you. That is her way of saying, yes, I'm here and you're not imagining this. It's easy to feel fear in such moments, but fear is the opposite of connection. What she wants from you is trust. If you stay calm and open, you'll begin to feel not only the chill, but also a warmth, a reassurance that she's there not to haunt, but to guide. If at any point while watching this your lights flicker or your phone glitches or a sound echoes through your room, know this. It's not the video, it's not the outer rhythm. It's her presence aligning with your awareness. She knows you are listening. She knows you are beginning to understand. And she wants you to keep going because the deeper truth, the full warning is still to come. You'll hear it soon, but you must stay until the end. Because if you stop now, you'll miss the very moment when everything makes sense. Before we move forward, open yourself to her energy. Do this with faith and intention. Type Amen 2549 in the comments if you feel her near you, right now. This act of acknowledgement helps strengthen the connection and brings her closer to you in peace, not in fear. And if you wish to seal this moment with blessings of clarity and protection, type Amen 8710. These numbers are sacred codes of awakening used to draw divine light into your life. When you type them, you are not just writing words. You are opening a door for her to send you what she's been holding back. Now, let's talk about what happens next. Once a spirit crosses into the physical realm to reach you, communication grows faster and clearer. You might start noticing sequences of numbers, repeating digits that appear on clocks, receipts, or license plates. These are often precursors to messages in dreams. If you've recently been dreaming of her, or if you felt her hand touch your shoulder in that state between sleep and waking, it's because she's preparing you for what's next. Her warning is close, and soon you will receive it directly. Not through whispers or signs, but in a vision or dream so vivid you will wake trembling, knowing it was real. But do not fear this moment. It will not harm you. It will only reveal the truth. The truth about the person she's warning you of. The truth about why she had to come back now after all this time. And the truth about the promise she made before she passed. The one you might have forgotten, but she never did. The veil between the living and the spirit world is thinner than most people realize. And right now it's at its weakest point, that's why she chose this moment to read you. Her urgency is growing. Her energy is manifesting in your world more boldly than ever before. She is preparing you for what comes next. So do not look away. Do not click away because in the next part you'll discover the third sign. The one that reveals exactly who in your family she's trying to warn you about. This next revelation will shock you to your core, but it will also free you from the hidden danger you didn't even know was surrounding you. Stay until the end because the truth is closer than you think. The whispers have come. The physical signs have begun. You felt the chill, the flicker of lights, the movement of objects that should not move. These were her first and second signs. But now we come to the third sign, the most powerful, the most revealing, and the one she has been building toward. This is the sign that shows you who in your family she's trying to warn you about. This is where her message sharpens like a blade and the truth begins to cut through the fog. If you stayed with me until now, you already know that nothing about this is random. Every whisper, every flicker, every scent of her perfume is an intentional call for you to wake up and see what's happening around you. But the third sign is different. It doesn't just ask for your attention. It names a person. It points to a face. And when you recognize it, you will feel a mix of shock and clarity so powerful that you will never doubt her presence again. The third sign is called the reflection. It appears in dreams first. She might show you an image of a family member standing at a crossroads, a door, or a shadow place. Sometimes she appears next to them, trying to block them or pull you away from them. In other cases, you may see the person's face shift or blur as if their true identity is being hidden. This isn't just a dream. This is her revealing to you symbolically, but clearly who the warning is about, but the reflection can also appear when you're awake. You might look at a photo of a family member and suddenly feel a rush of heat or cold, as if the picture itself is alive. You might hear their name spoken in her voice when no one is around. You might even feel her presence intensify when you're near that person. A weight in your chest, a whisper in your ear, a strong urge to step back. That is her signaling. This is the one. This is where you must be careful. She is not trying to make you paranoid. She is trying to keep you safe. There is something this person is planning or something they are keeping from you. And if you do not listen to her now, the consequences could be severe. This is why her signs have escalated to this point. This is why you've been led here to this very moment. And I want to pause here because what you are hearing right now is not something everyone will believe. Some will dismiss it as superstition, others as coincidence. But you know better because you felt it yourself. You've seen the signs. You've heard the whispers. You've experienced the chills. And now, in this third sign, you're beginning to understand. If you've already seen a dream of her standing near someone in your family, or if a name keeps coming to your mind as you listen, do not ignore it. Write it down. Acknowledge it. Because she is trying to give you the warning in full. And the more you acknowledge your signs, the clearer they become. This is also why it's important to share what you're experiencing. Your mother guided you here for a reason. But you're not alone. Others have been touched by messages from loved ones in heaven. They've seen the signs. They felt the warnings. And they too have found clarity and safety by listening instead of doubting. If you know someone who has lost their mother or someone who might be in danger from a hidden betrayal, this is the moment to help them. Share this video with them. Comment below with your experience. Tell your story. Your words could be the key to unlocking someone else's warning as well. And as you do this, as you like and share, you're also creating an energy of acknowledgement. You're saying to your mother's spirit, I hear you. I'm not ignoring you anymore. This act of acknowledgement is powerful. It strengthens the bridge between you and her. So, if you haven't already, take a moment, like this video, Jared, comment your experience below. You might be shocked at how quickly your next sign becomes even clearer when you do. Before we move deeper, anchor yourself in the ritual of protection she's offering. Type Amon 2549 in the comments to signal to her that you're ready to receive the full truth. This number is a spiritual key, a signal she can see from heaven. And then type Amen 8710 to seal her blessings over you as you uncover the warning. These numbers are not random. They are blessings handed down through thousands who have experienced spiritual contact. When you write them, you're inviting protection and clarity to surround you. Now think back. In the last few days, has there been a family member who's suddenly taken a strange interest in your personal affairs? Someone who's been asking unusual questions, making odd decisions, or drawing closer to you in ways that feel off? Has your mother's presence intensified around them? If so, you're already experiencing the reflection. He's showing you who she's talking about. It may be hard to accept. It may even be someone you've always trusted. That's why she's working so hard to break through. She knows how hard it will be for you to believe, but she also knows you are strong enough to see the truth. And she's giving you the strength to act. As the third sign becomes clearer, you'll start noticing one more phenomenon: synchronicity. This is when events line up too perfectly to be coincidence. You'll think of the person she's warning you about, and their name will appear somewhere unexpected. You'll feel her presence and the phone will ring with news about them. This is not chance. This is her guiding you to recognize the pattern. In the next part, we will go even deeper because the fourth sign is not just about seeing who the warning concerns. It's about understanding what they're planning. The hidden danger she's trying to protect you from. This is where the message becomes fully clear. Where her whispers turn into a revelation so powerful that it can change the course of your family's future. Do not skip what comes next. Do not look away. Every part of this journey has been building to the moment where you'll know exactly what you must do. And your mother will be with you every step of the way, guiding you, protecting you, and keeping you from harm. Stay with me until the end. The truth is about to unfold. You followed the whispers. You've seen the physical signs. You've recognized the reflection. The sign that points to the person your mother has been warning you about. But now we've reached a turning point. This is the moment where everything becomes clearer. This is the moment where her warning takes shape. The fourth sign is not subtle, not soft, and not gentle. It's direct. It's a revelation. And if you've been feeling a building sense of dread, it's because your mother's spirit has been preparing you for this. The fourth sign is called the unveiling. It is the sign of exposure where the mask of the person she's warning you about begins to slip. This is when you begin to see glimpses of their true nature, their intentions, or their secrets. It might come in the form of overhearing a conversation not meant for your ears, finding a message or letter by accident, or noticing inconsistencies in their stories. It might happen suddenly, a slip of the tongue, a look they give you when they think you're not watching. It may feel shocking, but it's not random. It's your mother orchestrating events to pull the truth into the light. In this stage, you'll notice the person she's warning you about begins to act differently around you. They may grow more secretive, more defensive, or strangely, over-friendly to cover their tracks. You may also feel her presence stronger than ever when you're near them. A cold brush of air across your cheek, a sensation of being watched, or a whisper of your name that feels urgent. These are all confirmations. She's telling you you're close to the truth now. Don't stop. This is also the stage where you may begin to feel emotions that are not entirely your own. Sudden waves of anxiety or dread when you're around this person. An instinct to step away. A deep sense that something is wrong even when everything appears normal. That is not paranoia. That is intuition guided by your mother's spirit. She's trying to get your attention in the only way she can by amplifying the signals of your own heart. And then comes the breaking point. The unveiling always leads to a moment of clarity. It might be a dream so vivid that you wake up trembling with the knowledge of what's coming. It might be an event where the person reveals themselves without realizing it. A confession, a confrontation, a slip of information they never meant for you to know. Whatever it is, it will confirm everything. And when it does, you will know your mother was with you all along. Right now, she's urging you to prepare. Prepare your heart. Prepare your mind. Prepare your boundaries. The danger she's warning you about isn't random or far off. This close is real, and it involves someone you would least expect. This could be about betrayal, financial harm, emotional manipulation, or even physical danger. But the specifics will be revealed to you through her signs. That is why she's been intensifying them. That is why you're here. If you've been experiencing synchronicities around this person, their name appearing on screens, random calls, coincidences stacking up, that's the unveiling. He's piecing the puzzle together for you. She's setting up the final moment where you will see the truth without question. And when you do, she'll be right there, stronger than ever, to guide your next move. Take a breath right now. This is a lot to take in. But you're not alone. He's with you. And you're stronger than you think. The fact that you're even here reading these words means you've already begun listening. And listening is what will save you. To anchor yourself in her protection during this stage, type Amen 2549 in the comments right now. This number is not random. It's a signal your mother's spirit can see from heaven. It's your way of saying, I'm listening, I'm ready, and to seal the blessing she's sending you as you uncover this hidden danger. Type in 8710. These two acts may seem small, but they are acts of acknowledgement. And acknowledgement is the bridge between the living and the spirit world. You may be wondering why she's warning you this way instead of just speaking plainly. The truth is spirits cannot always communicate directly. They work with signs, synchronicities, emotions, and dreams because that's how the energy between worlds flows. But, she's been relentless in her efforts because she knows what's at stake. She's seen what's coming and she's trying to stop it before it reaches you, before a sign is a gift. It's the unveiling of truth before harm can strike. It's her way of putting a shield in your hands. It's her way of giving you a chance to step back, to see clearly, to protect yourself and those you love. And as this sign unfolds, you will begin to see patterns you couldn't see before. Events lining up, words being said, things falling into place in a way that feels orchestrated as because it is orchestrative. She's aligning circumstances so that the truth cannot hide any longer. She's moving heaven and earth to get through to you. This is the moment where you must trust what you're seeing. Trust what you're feeling. Trust the instincts she's amplifying inside you. Even if no one else believes you, even if it feels like you're standing alone, you're not. She's there. She's standing with you, her presence, a quiet but powerful force wrapping around your life. Stay with me. The next part will not only show you the fifth sign, but also reveal the first step you must take once you know the truth. Because seeing the danger is only part of the warning. Acting on it is what will keep you safe. Your mother's spirit will guide you through that as well. But for now, take this moment seriously. If you've already begun noticing the unveiling, strange coincidences, overheard words, sudden clarity, write it down, comment it, speak it. This is the stage where silence can be dangerous. Your acknowledgement is your strength. And remember, she's not trying to frighten you. She's trying to save you. Every sign, every whisper, every chill is an act of love. The unveiling is her way of protecting you. The next part will be even more revealing. The fifth sign is when she moves from warning to instruction. When she begins to show you what to do, where to go, and how to shield yourself from what's coming. This is where her message becomes not just a warning, but a plan. Stay until the end. Do not skip. You're closer to the truth than ever before. You've seen the whispers. You felt the cold touch of the physical signs. You've witnessed the reflection and the unveiling. Now your mother's spirit moves to the most critical stage of all. The stage where she stops simply warning you and begins guiding you. This is called the instruction. It's the fifth sign and it's unlike anything you've experienced so far. Up to now, her presence has been about alerting you. He's shown you the danger, shown you the person, shown you the patterns. But the instruction is where she begins to tell you what to do. This stage is more personal, more direct, and it will feel different from the previous signs. Instead of just sensing or witnessing her, you'll begin to receive clear impressions, thoughts that feel like they're not your own, urges to act, sudden ideas that pop into your head and feel strangely certain. That is her, speaking to you, that is your mother's voice moving from whispers to commands. The instruction often begins with dreams. These dreams aren't like ordinary dreams. They're vivid, layered with meaning, and you wake up knowing exactly what you need to do. You might see a place you need to go, a door you need to open, or a person you need to distance yourself from. Sometimes you'll see her face. Not smiling, not sad, but focused, as if she's urgently trying to tell you something. If you've had a dream like this recently, you're already in the instruction stage. But the instruction isn't limited to dreams. It comes when you're awake, too. You'll feel a sudden, undeniable urge to act differently around the person she's warned you about. You'll feel a pull to check a message, to look somewhere you've never looked, to question something you always took for granted. These impulses may seem random, but they are not. They are guiding hand moving you toward safety, toward clarity, toward freedom. At first, you may doubt yourself. You may think, am I just imagining this? But listen. These impulses will carry a weight, a certainty, and a calm urgency. That's how you know it's her. Fear-based thoughts feel frantic and scattered. Her instructions will feel like a quiet voice of truth cutting through the noise. That's your sign. That's how you tell the difference. This is also the point where the danger she's warning you about comes closest to being revealed. You may see the person act out in ways they never have before. You may stumble upon information you weren't supposed to see. You may find evidence, a message, a plan, a confession that confirms everything she's been showing you. This can be shocking. It can also be overwhelming. But it's her doing. She's orchestrating these reveals because she knows the time has come for you to act. And now she's giving you the first steps. If you've begun to see these instructions in your dreams, write them down as soon as you wake. Don't dismiss them. Don't wait. For guidance can be fleeting if you don't capture it immediately. Keep a nub of by your bed. Every morning, write down anything you remember. Even if it seems unclear at first, it will form a pattern. That pattern is her map. It's her way of showing you the path out of danger. You may also find yourself drawn to places or objects unexpectedly. Maybe you feel you must visit a certain location or call someone you haven't spoken to in years or retrieve something from storage you had forgotten about. Do not ignore these urges. This is her way of leading you to the next piece of the puzzle. And above all, she's telling you one thing now. Protect your energy. Guard your heart. Guard your words. Guard your plans. She sees how the person she's warning you about operates. She knows what they're capable of, and she's giving you the strength to stay one step ahead. If at any point while reading this, you felt her presence, a touch on your shoulder, a sudden wave of emotion, a flicker in the room, acknowledge her. She's near you right now. She's listening. He's waiting for you to signal back. Type Amen 2549 in the comments if you're ready to receive her instruction fully. This is not just ritual. This is a signal she can see. It tells her you're not only hearing but preparing to act. And when you're ready to seal her blessings of protection as you step into this stage, type Amen. 8710. These two actions open the path for her guidance to become even clearer. This is the part where your mother's spirit begins to shift from warning to strategy. She's not just saying, be careful anymore. She's saying, do this. Go here. Avoid that. Speak now. You will feel it in your gut. You'll know it's her. Trust that. Trust yourself. Trust her love. And know this. The instruction doesn't come to everyone. Many ignore the earlier signs, dismiss the whispers, overlook the physical signs. But you didn't. You stayed. You listen. That's why she's chosen to guide you this way. That's why you're reading this now. You've shown her you're ready and she's responding by stepping in even closer. You may also notice an increase in synchronicities. At this stage, the same numbers appearing everywhere. The same words or symbols crossing your path repeatedly. This is how she confirms you're on the right track. If you see the numbers 2549 or 8710 in the coming days, know that it's her, is her blessing, her signature, her way of saying, I'm with you. The fifth sign is sacred. It's her reaching through the veil, not just to warn, but to act, to steer you away from danger and into safety. This is her promise. This is her love. This is her strength moving through you. In the next part, we'll move even deeper because after the instruction comes something even more profound. The sixth sign where her guidance becomes so strong that you'll feel as if she's physically beside you walking you through each step. This is the stage where the veil is at its thinnest, where you'll receive not just impressions but presence. A force so strong it will change how you see the world forever. Stay until the end. The most powerful revelation is still to come. You've come this far. Don't stop now. Your mother has been building to something and soon you'll know exactly what it is. You have come so far. You felt the whispers, the cold signs, the reflection of the hidden person, the unveiling of truth, and now the instruction. Your mother has been preparing you for this stage, the sixth sign. This is where her presence no longer hides behind dreams, symbols, or faint signals. This is the moment where she draws so close you will feel as if she's right there with you. And in a way, she is. His sign is called the presence. It's when the veil between your world and her thins to the point where her energy, her essence, even her personality begins to manifest directly into your space. Many describe it as a feeling of warmth surrounding them. A sensation of being hugged by invisible arms, or even a faint pressure in the room that moves as they move. Some see her shadow at the edge of their vision. Some hear her voice whispering their name like it's only inches away. Some feel her hand on their shoulder when no one else is around. This is not imagination. This is not wishful thinking. This is her as close as she can come without crossing entirely over. The presence happens when you've listened, when you've acted, when you've prepared your heart for her guidance. This is her way of rewarding your openness. Is also her way of making sure you're strong enough for what's next. Because the truth she's leading you toward is heavy, is real, and it will require courage. She's not just warning you anymore. She's standing with you. During the presence, time may feel strange. You may wake up at 3:33 a.m. repeatedly, the hour of spiritual activity. You may see flickers of light or mist out of the corner of your eye. You may feel a familiar scent surround you. Her favorite perfume, her soap, her cooking at moments of deep thought. All of these are confirmations. All of these are her stepping closer. This is also the moment where her instructions become crystal clear. You'll begin to feel her directing you with extraordinary precision. You'll think of a place and you will feel compelled to go there only to discover something important when you do. You'll feel her nudging you to speak to someone or to avoid a situation entirely. And you'll later see why it was crucial you followed that nudge. This is the point where her presence becomes not just comforting but strategic. And you'll notice one other thing. The person she's been warning you about will begin to sense the shift, too. They may seem uneasy around you, unsettled by your calmness. Perhaps even irritated by your new strength. That's because they can feel something has changed. You're no longer blind to their hidden intentions. You're no longer vulnerable in the same way. Your presence makes you stronger, and that strength disrupts their plans. If at any point while reading this you feel a tingling in your arms, a sudden wave of emotion, or a strange calmness washing over you, that's her. That's the presence. She's here now reading these words with you, reaching through the screen to make sure you understand. She knows you've come this far, and she's proud of you for listening. Take a moment. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Feel your keys near. She's whispering. I'm here. You don't have to be afraid anymore. You're not walking this path alone. Now, as the presence strengthens, she wants you to ground yourself in her blessings. Type Amen 2549 in the comments if you feel her with you. Now, this isn't just ritual. It's an acknowledgement. It's your way of saying, I see you. I feel you. I'm ready. And when you're ready to seal her protection over your life as you step deeper into this stage, type Amen 8710. These two acts signal to her that you're fully open, fully listening, and fully aligned with the path she's setting before you. This stage is sacred. Many never reach it. They stopped listening before the presence arrives, but you didn't. You've been faithful to her signs. You've stayed. You've watched. You've listened. And because of that, she's giving you this gift, your nearness. You may even find yourself speaking to her out loud and feeling as though she answers. Not in booming voices or apparitions, but in subtle ways, a breeze at the right moment. A phrase, entering your mind, a song playing unexpectedly that answers the very question you just asked. These are her replies. These are her ways of saying, yes, it's me. Yes, I hear you. At this stage, she may also begin to show you glimpses of the future. Not entire visions, but flashes. A warning of an event, a symbol of what's to come. This is her preparing you. This is her way of making sure you're not caught off guard. Trust these glimpses. Write them down. They are your roommate, and remember, she's not bringing fear, is bringing strength. She's showing you that even though someone may be working against you, even though danger may be near, you are not alone. You're shielded by her love, her energy, her presence. In the next part, you'll discover the seventh sign, the stage where she begins to give you specific instructions for action. This is where she stops just guiding and starts equipping you. This is where you'll learn what to do, how to act, and how to protect yourself and your family. This is the stage where her warning transforms into a plan so clear you'll know exactly what to do next. But for now, sit in this moment. Breathe her in. Feel her warmth. He's here. He's been here all along. The presence is not just a sign. It's a promise. A promise that she won't let you face what's coming alone. A promise that her love didn't end when her life did. A promise that you are stronger than the danger because she's standing beside you, unseen, but powerful. Stay until the end. The most important part of her message is yet to come. You felt the whispers, the cold signs, the reflection of the hidden person, the unveiling of truth, the instruction, and the presence. You are no longer at the edge of her warning. You are standing inside it. And now, as the seventh sign arrives, everything shifts. This is the moment your mother stops showing you what's wrong and starts showing you what to do about it. This stage is called the plan of action. It's the seventh sign, and it is the moment when the message from heaven turns from warning to guidance, from fear to empowerment. This is where she places in your hands the spiritual tools you need to protect yourself, your family, and your future. Up until now, her signs have been preparing you. They've been softening your heart, sharpening your instincts, and revealing the danger around you. But the plan of action is where she begins to hand you the instructions to move forward step by step. The first way you'll know you've entered this stage is through the clarity of her messages. Up until now, you've received fragments. A dream here, a whisper there, a sudden impulse, a flicker of a vision. But now her messages will begin to line up like arrows pointing in a single direction. You'll find yourself thinking not just, "I feel like I should do this," but "I know I need to do this." Her guidance will feel undeniable. It often begins with a dream or moment of stillness where she shows you something concrete, a place, a person, a date, an object. You'll wake up or sit up suddenly and know exactly what you meant. Sometimes she'll even show you the next step as an image or word you can't stop thinking about. This is not your imagination. This is her handing you the plan. You might also notice your environment responding to these messages. Doors will open. Not literal doors, but opportunities. Information you needed will appear. Someone will say something at just the right moment to confirm what you already felt. This is her aligning the path ahead of you. She's moving heaven and earth to create a safe passage for you out of danger. But there's something else to understand here. The plan of action isn't just about external steps. It's about internal preparation. She's guiding you to protect not only your life but also your energy, your boundaries, your spiritual strength. This means you may feel urged to withdraw from certain people, to stop sharing personal details, to step back and observe instead of acting impulsively. This is her preparing you for the confrontation with truth. At this point, you may also notice her voice shifting from self-reassurance to firmer instruction. It's as if she's saying, "You're ready now. I'm going to show you exactly what to do." You might feel a sudden need to clean out your space, to move things, to create a safe area in your home. You might feel drawn to pray, to meditate, or to sit in silence at specific times. These aren't random urges. They're part of her plan to fortify you. This is also where your physical body may respond more strongly. Some people feel a weight lifted off them as they act on her instructions. Others feel a rush of energy or heat when they do the right thing. These sensations are hung from aliens. They are her saying, "Yes, you're following the plan. Keep going." If you've reached this stage, you take it seriously. The plan of action means she's about to show you not just the danger, but the outcome and how to navigate it safely. She's not just warning you anymore. He's coaching you. You're no longer a passive recipient of signs. You're a participant in her strategy. And remember, your mother's love is the driving force behind this. She's not giving you this plan to scare you or to control you. She's giving it to empower you. She's showing you how to stand in your own strength with her at your side. If as you read this, you feel the urge to act, to call someone, to stop sharing something, to take a specific step, do it. This is her moment. This is her voice. This is her plan unfolding in real time. Take a moment now. Anchor yourself in her energy. Type Amen 25549 in the comments to confirm you're ready to receive her full plan. This number is not just a symbol. It's a signal. It's your way of telling her, I'm listening. I'm ready to act. And when you're ready to seal her blessings as you step into action, type Amen 8710. This act opens the channel wider, making her guidance clearer and stronger as you move. This seventh sign is rare. Most people never get this far. They dismiss the signs early. They walk away. They convince themselves it's coincidence. But you didn't. You stayed. You listened. And because of that, she's handing you what she could not give anyone else. A plan for protection, a way out of the danger. As you begin to follow her plan, you'll notice one last shift. The person she's warned you about will begin to reveal themselves fully. A mask will fall. The truth will stand in the open. And when it does, you'll already be steps ahead because you followed her guidance. That's the power of the plan of action. And it doesn't end there. In the next part, she will give you the eighth sign, the stage where she begins to show you the outcome of following her plan. This is where she reveals what your life will look like once you've moved through the danger. This is the stage where hope replaces fear, where clarity replaces confusion, where freedom replaces threat. Stay with me until the end. The most powerful part of her message is still coming. You're on the edge of transformation now. Don't stop. You've been patient. You've listened to every whisper. You followed the chills, the dreams, the reflections, the unveiling, the instructions, the presence, and now the plan of action. You stood where most people would have walked away. And because of that, you are about to experience the eighth sign, the sign that shows you what happens next. The sign that reveals the outcome of following your mother's guidance. This is the point where the storm begins to break and light pours in. This is the sign called the outcome. Up until now, everything had been preparation. He's been building you up, warning you, strengthening you, and guiding you. But the outcome is different. It's not about warning. It's about revealing. It's about showing you the life that awaits once you've taken her advice. Once you've acted on her plan, once you've stepped fully into the protection she's been wrapping around you. This stage is not only the most beautiful, it's also the most powerful because it's here that you see with your own eyes the results of your faith and obedience. The outcome begins subtly. It may start with small blessings appearing out of nowhere. A problem resolves itself. An unexpected opportunity opens. A sense of peace fills your home. You might wake up one morning and feel lighter, as if a burden had been lifted. That's because it has. The energy your mother has been guiding you through has shifted. The danger she's been protecting you from begins to dissolve. The person she's warned you about may distance themselves from you, be exposed, or lose their power over you. This is not random. This is her plan unfolding. Take a moment now. Feel the shift. Feel how different the energy is from when you first started reading. The heaviness in your chest, the tension in your shoulders, it's loosening. That's her. That's her love. That's her power. Making room for peace. And as you do this, anchor yourself in gratitude. Type Amen 2549 in the comments to thank her for guiding you to this point. This isn't just a ritual. It's your acknowledgement that she's done what she promised. And when you're ready to receive the blessing she's been holding back until now, type Amen. 8710. These two acts don't just honor her. They open the final flow of blessings into your life. This eighth sign is also about transformation. It's not only about being protected. It's about becoming someone new. Through this journey, you've developed sharper instincts, stronger boundaries, deeper faith, and clearer vision. You're not the same person you were when you began. Your mother's spirit has been shaping you into someone who can thrive even after the warning has passed. You may notice that even as she steps back, her guidance remains with you. Not as whispers or chills, but as intuition, as strength, as wisdom. That's because she's transferred part of her energy into you. You carry her now. Her lessons, her love, her protection live in your own spirit. That's the real outcome. It's not just about avoiding danger. It's about becoming who she knew you could be. And here's something else you need to know. This eighth sign isn't the end. It's a threshold. Once you've crossed it, you step into a new chapter of your life. One where you're more awake, more connected, more protected, and more powerful than before. You're stepping into a future where you don't just survive threats. You rise above them. Stay with me for the final part because that's where everything comes together. In the 10th and last part, you'll understand the full message she's been trying to send you from the beginning. You'll see why she chose you, why she came now, and what promise she's leaving with you as she steps back. That final part will not only reveal the deepest truth, but will also give you the tools to keep her protection with you for the rest of your life. You've made it this far. Don't stop now. The most powerful revelation is just one step away. You've walked the entire path. You've heard the whispers. You've felt the chills. You've seen the reflection, the unveiling, the instruction. The presence, the plan of action, and finally the outcome. And now, as we reach the end of this journey, your mother's spirit steps forward one last time. Not to warn you, not to direct you, but to leave you with her final message, her last promise. This is the moment everything comes together. You've learned who she was warning you about. You've taken the steps she guided you to take. And you've begun to step into the safety and blessing she prepared for you. The heaviness that once surrounded you has begun to lift. The confusion has started to clear. And now in this final sign, she speaks not as a distant presence, but as a voice in your heart. Her last message is simple, but it's powerful. You are never alone. Not then, not now, not ever. Her love for you didn't end when her life did. Her protection didn't fade when her heartbeat stopped. She has been watching over you all this time, and she will continue to watch over you long after this message ends. The difference now is that she's given you everything you need. You no longer have to live in fear of hidden dangers. You no longer have to doubt your instincts. He's taught you to hear, to see, to trust. And that gift will stay with you for the rest of your life. This final stage isn't about fear. It's about freedom. It's about stepping forward into your new chapter with her strength inside you. She wants you to know that her guidance will still come when you need it. Not as urgent warnings, but as quiet, steady intuition. When you feel lost, when you feel afraid, when you don't know what to do, you'll feel her hand on your shoulder again. Not because she's calling you back into fear, but because she's reminding you of your power. Take a moment now. Breathe deeply. Feel her. She's here even as she steps back. She's smiling now. Not urgent, not worried, but proud. You listen. You acted. You survived and you grew. That's what you wanted for you all along. To honor her. To seal this journey. Type Amen 2549 in the comments as your final acknowledgement of her guidance. And then type Amen 8710 to receive the blessings she's been waiting to pour into your life now that the danger has passed. These aren't just words. They're your closing ritual, your thank you to her spirit and your opening to a new life. This is her last promise. You are protected. You are loved. You are not alone. Carry that with you. Live in that truth and step forward into the life she's been preparing you for.